the Delusional Series, compiled according to the teachings of the Master. Author Fafu. The Delusional Series. Part 4. Delusion as ignorance, wrong view, and foolishness. What is impulsivity? It is the inability to control one's desires. For instance, when greed arises and we cannot resist its pull, or when anger wells up and we cannot suppress it, we are acting impulsively. The reason I have placed delusions, sensations, and impulses together is that they represent crucial intersection points in our experiences. These three elements converge at numerous points. For example, impulsivity can arise from greed, anger, delusion, pride, or doubt. However, it's important to note that impulsivity is not always present. If one can choose to eat or not eat, for instance, there is no impulsivity. Impulsivity only arises when one feels compelled to act, such as when one cannot stop eating or when one cannot control one's anger. In these instances, the driving force behind our actions is like a wild horse, uncontrollable and rushing forward. The essence of impulsivity lies in its irresistible nature. It is a force that cannot be easily restrained. Similarly, the essence of sensation is a firm conviction. When we perceive something as sweet, we are absolutely certain of its sweetness. This confidence is equally evident in our delusions and impulsive actions. Therefore, delusions, impulses, and sensations are all underpinned by a deep-seated confidence. While these experiences manifest in diverse ways on the surface, they share a common underlying mechanism. It is this mechanism that we must investigate in order to eradicate afflictions. It's understandable that such a profound inquiry can be time-consuming. If you can delve deeply into the nature of your afflictions, you will eventually overcome them. The more you investigate, the clearer it becomes that human beings are fundamentally flawed. Once you reach a deeper level of understanding, you'll begin to perceive the harmful nature of these afflictions. And when your understanding reaches a truly profound level, you will discard your afflictions as if they were worn-out shoes. When you first begin your inquiry, you may merely discover the existence of these afflictions. As you delve deeper, you'll realize their harmful consequences. However, you may find it difficult to control them, and you may even feel overwhelmed by your suffering. This is where persistent practice is crucial. By closely examining the ways in which your afflictions cause harm, you can gradually overcome them. Allow your experiences to serve as a teacher, demonstrating the negative consequences of your afflictions. Through this process of self-reflection and experiential learning, you will develop true wisdom. We often find ourselves caught in a dilemma. We know that our afflictions are harmful, yet we are unable to resist them. This constant struggle between awareness and indulgence creates a cycle of suffering and fear. To truly overcome these afflictions, we must delve deeply into their nature. By repeatedly examining our thoughts and actions, we can develop a profound understanding of how they arise and how they lead to suffering. Just as a singer can practice a difficult passage repeatedly until it becomes effortless, we can cultivate our wisdom by repeatedly examining our afflictions. We can ask ourselves, is this thought truly beneficial? What are the long-term consequences of this action? Through this process of introspection, we can gradually weaken the power of our afflictions and strengthen our ability to resist them. The more we practice this kind of self-inquiry, the more powerful our awareness becomes. Our understanding will deepen, and we will be able to see our afflictions for what they truly are: temporary and ultimately unsatisfying. With sustained effort, we can reach a point where we view our afflictions with detachment, as one might discard an old and worn-out shoe. The key to overcoming afflictions lies in the consistent application of wisdom. Each time we choose to act wisely, we strengthen our ability to do so in the future. Conversely, each time we succumb to temptation, we weaken ourselves. In this way, our spiritual practice is like a muscle that grows stronger with use.